Please help me welcome Troy McClain. What's up, brother?
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Wow. Holy goodness, this is a big crowd. Woo-wee. Now, some of you guys saw me speak last night when I was speaking to the VIP Rebellion. Can I get your hands up there? There you are right there. You can see I'm rebelling a little bit today. I'm not wearing my tie and suit. I'm going to borrow mine from Jeb. Well, I got to talk to you guys about why I got involved in this company and why I got involved with some special people. I have had the opportunity to meet a lot of billionaires. Not millionaires, but billionaires. In America today, there are 313 billionaires in this country. 313 billionaires in this country today. And I've met 10% of them. 10% of them. I have done business with 10% of them. I've flown in private jets. I've stayed at five-star hotels. And I'm uniquely qualified to work with the greatest people in the business world today. And I've got a 2.1 GPA high school diploma. That's what I got. And I can talk to you guys about the obvious money potentials. I can talk to you guys about the obvious rate of return on opportunities here. But I want to talk to you about the things that go beyond the obvious. I made it into the final 3 in the first season of The Apprentice. There was 215,000 people that applied for that show. There was 11,000 face-to-face interviews. 250 people got a call back, got down to 50 of us, and then we went through a whole barrage of tests. Whole barrage of tests. We had to turn in our last 5-year tax returns. We had to do IQ tests, EQ tests, cognitive reasoning tests, military stress tests. You name the test, we took the test. I had to do it all. And I made it on that show. I made it on that show with a 2.1 GPA high school diploma. And I go up in the finals. I go up against a great young man named Kwame Jackson. Kwame Jackson. How many people like Kwame? He was great, huh? I'm proud to say Kwame's a good friend of mine. Kwame has a Harvard degree, master's degree. And it's down to me and Kwame, and Mr. Trump says, well, Troy, he goes, here's what I'd like to ask you. He goes, I got a kid with a high school diploma, and I got a kid with a Harvard degree. Who you think I'm going to pick? I thought, oh, God, I hope you're looking beyond the obvious. I thought, oh, God, here we go. So I come up with something that I'm going to give you all today, and I think you have this opportunity. I come up with something for Mr. Trump. You guys might remember what I said if you heard my speech last night. I said, hold on, Mr. Trump. I said, I'm going to tell you to look beyond the obvious. I'm going to tell you about something. See, I have my PhD. I have my PhD. And Mr. Trump, he starts flipping through his paperwork. He's going, well, what are you talking about? He goes, I don't see what university you went to. I said, oh, no. I didn't say I went to a university. I said I got my PhD. And he goes, well, what is that? And I said, Mr. Trump, long ago, I was poor, hungry, and driven. He still fired me. My net worth was equivalent to all 15 contestants combined on that show. Equivalent to all 15 people combined, and I got a 2.1 GPA. Do you know what I have today, guys? Today I have an MBA. Today I've worked hard. I've put in my time. And see, I didn't pay tuition, but I paid attention. And I got my MBA, my massive bank account. If you all start paying attention, you don't have to pay tuition. It's not about the degree that hangs on your wall. It's about the commas in your tax return. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Warren Buffett called my house. Warren Buffett, richest man in the world, calls my house. Flies me to Omaha, Nebraska. And I get an opportunity to meet with Warren Buffett. In 2005, Bill William Gates and I sign an endorsement deal. And we launch a company called Microsoft Office Live Meeting. Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, Donald Trump, Kirill Sokoloff, Sam Grossman. These are billionaires. Billionaires, not millionaires. And I'm here to tell you that if I looked at my life, if you guys saw the Dateline episode of my life, if you guys saw, I was on Dateline, Larry King Live, Jay Leno, Regis Philbin. They talked about how I moved around from house to house, home to home. I believe the word that Dateline said is by the time the kid was a senior in high school, he was destitute. I wasn't destitute. It was only 7 houses I was evicted out of. At 8, that's when you're destitute. And when I met this company, and I got approached by Jeb, I got approached by Andre, I got approached by Steve Carter and Jason, and they started talking to me about the obvious things of making money. They started talking to me about the obvious ways of increasing my income. That's not why I was excited about this business. I asked them to take a look beyond the obvious. There's an article in a magazine, Success Magazine. I'll be out back signing it. And I asked them to take a look at my life, and I asked them to take a look at what they've done for my family. Because what they've done for my family, some of you guys don't know this, but my kid sister is profoundly deaf and developmentally delayed. And in 1998, my mama got very sick, and I had to take over guardianship for my baby sister. I had to take over guardianship for a kid who's profoundly deaf and developmentally delayed. And as I built my business, and I started traveling, last year I did 271,000 air miles alone. 40 weeks out of the year, I was away from my family. And all of a sudden, I've got a gentleman who introduces me to not a business opportunity, but a way that I can open up and see my kid sis. You all, I'm here to tell you to start looking beyond the obvious. Start looking beyond that. The byproduct of your success will be money. That's the byproduct of your success. But if you start looking beyond the business opportunities, and you start looking at the people that are involved, you start looking at the integrity that they teach and the integrity that they keep, and you keep giving credit up there, I promise you this, whatever happened yesterday in your life, whatever happened yesterday like in mine, well, that's just history. That's gone. That's history. Tomorrow, we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Tomorrow is just that mystery that's going to unfold. But you know what today is? Do you know what they call today? They call today the present for a reason. Because today is a present. It's a present from up above, and it's a present for you guys to unwrap and take a look at and cherish. I invite you all to unwrap this present today that's being given to you and cherish it. Look at the opportunities. And I invite you all to get the degree from Troy McClain, your PhD. And after you get your PhD, I hope to see you here next time with an MBA. I'm going to let you know that I've had the proud honor of meeting Donald Trump, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Kirill Sokoloff. And I'm going to let you know that they're billionaires. And now I'm going to ask you guys to help me welcome back somebody that's going to get mixed into that category. Somebody that's going to be classified as not only a billionaire, but as a man with integrity that has taken a company up and taken care of his family. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome Jeb back on stage. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.